Okay. Merikuri. I have something to do at 10, so this will not be a long stream. Couple hours of MSQ. No problem. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, and I knew that minions go on sale, right? Or like that Mog Station has sales, and I'm like, okay, well, nothing's on sale right now, but I'm gonna buy some things I like anyway. And then this went on sale after I bought it, but it's fine. It's fine. It's only $5. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. I'm just not sure if the volume balance is okay. I feel like the game audio was a little quiet last time. It's a learning process. It's a learning process. Okay. Where were we? Speak with Merlib. The command room. In Limsa. Where we're going. Etherite Plaza is this way. Ooh, I would like to proceed to the command room. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. I was kind of hoping it would be voiced, but it's okay. Welcome, friends. I take it Ishtolo has apprised you of the situation. Let us waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Ravers venturing as far as Thanalin to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. But if, gods forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Lady Menphilia, I'm given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with mine own eyes. Is that so? Well, I am not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. That settled, let us speak of the operation. Lieutenant Piru, our scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagan movements within the Sapsa spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operations staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falkbrida has charge of the garrison. Falkbrida. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. What quest are we on? You gotta do the maths? The maths? We're on the Sea Rises. Oh, do the daily Moogle quests open up after this? I, briefly did some reading because I wanted to learn the Moogle dance, but, okay, yeah, I feel like Moogle quests opened up after this, which is exciting. 62 more MSQ quests till Heaven's Word? Okay, well, we're gonna have a jolly good time getting there then. Galeport, Western Limuskia. Where's the Ether Ray Plaza? Where am I going? Oh, merikuri! How was your holiday today? Oh, I have a delivery. I forgot to check it. If I come across a Moogle... delivery Moogle, then... You've been doing nothing but binge reading manga and watching anime. That's the life. No other way to live. I wouldn't have it any other way. What have you been reading and or watching? I've been expecting you, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Shows our world trigger in 86. I've seen the name 86 thrown around, but like with mixed reviews. What is your take on it? Also, game volume is a little loud for me. Let me see if I can change that. A lot of power fantasy manga. You think 86 is pretty good? What is it about? You think I would like it? Okay. What is the most recent thing I've been watching more, like I'm mooching my brother's Disney Plus, so I've been trying to catch up on like the Marvel stuff. So I have not really been I haven't been binging Gintama in a while. Did I ever end up watching Odd Taxi? No. Yeah, I have not been watching anime. Is this side quest? Huh. This side quest is basically the main quest we're doing right now. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sapsa spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Sapsa all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory, however. We can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Okay. 86 is a tragic future with wars and discrimination, some elements of horror and mecha. Oh, okay, I remember. It was brought up in like a conversation with like shows in a similar vein to Madoka. Would you agree with that? Appraisal or whatnot? Where am I? Not really horror, but thrilling. Okay. Does sound like something I'm interested in. Compared to Madoka? Puella Magi? Puella Maggie? Excuse me. Oh, it's not really on the cute side? Okay, so it's the darker part of Madoka, question mark? Or is it like not like Madoka at all? Is that a real person? It is. Oh no. to Attack on Titan. Okay. I also have not finished that. But I'll keep that in mind, because I did like the first season. I don't know. Where are the soldiers whom I am to attend? Heard I watched Arcane Ood? Oh. Was it good? That's one hell of a typo. Yeah, it was really good. I was in tears for many parts of it. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reapers. Lightly armed as we are, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's Tongue, I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. You used to play League, right? Or still do? I don't know. Because I have been told that it is actually better if you don't know the lore, because then you'll know what happens to the characters, which, you know, makes sense. As somebody who only knew that Jinx was a character in League, I very much enjoyed the plot, and many things threw me for a loop. Oh no, they are dead. Season 2 of Arcane is something that is being in the works, and I'm excited for that. End of 2022, I believe. What is in the works? Arcane Season 2? Is my volume okay? Like, am I quiet or? Although the game is like really quiet right now, so that's not exactly. Compared to the game sound, I'm quieter. Is this any better? I feel like I don't know how much, like, if I move things to the side or if I tweak the settings, I don't know how much that affects the output. Where am I going? There. You returned, thank the navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? They turned into flowers. It's not that big of a deal? Okay, as long as everything's still audible, then... Dear gods, these wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemies or no, they go too far. I dread to think what may have become of the two who remain unaccounted for. I pray that they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. War horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. Thrice-damned fishback bastards. I'll kill them slowly and then chase their rotten souls through all 7 hells. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy, sorry. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass the Aetherite in the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now. Men are ready. We but await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. A frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. But we are not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa Aetherite and eliminate the Sahagin priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. Maelstroms shall engage and distract the Sahagin's legion of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levies spearhead the assault and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. Free game today on Epic is Prey? I've not heard of it. It's similar to Half-Life. I've not heard of it. Well, I've heard of Half-Life, but I haven't... Like, I don't know what it's about. Epic Game Store. Give me that free shit. Well, I'll download it later. The tab is open on my computer, and that will remind me when I look at it again. Thank you. At the selfsame moment, a diversionary squadron formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. In likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hope of confusing the Sahagin defensive effort. Hiruru and Y'shtola, the two of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversions should serve to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwarranted attention. Thinkard and Yugiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Having done so, take to your heels and circle around to join the infiltration unit of Y'shtola and Piruru. When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to the Aetherite, accompanied by Lady Minfilia, as was agreed. Well, don't let me keep you, friends. To battle. Yes, Mommy. What? Sorry. What? When last did we fight side by side, Piruru? Too long ago, I warrant. But come, let us away. Indeed. mean, what is going on? Oh, well, there's Ishtola. I want to talk to her. The fate and the quest are in the same... be a ninja so I don't have to deal with this, but I'm gonna level up Dragon. Holy shit. Okay. Penny, why are you not in healer stance? Everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. Ooh, hunting log. Pray do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. 'Tis but a scratch. Come, the aetheryte is close at hand. Let us press on.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Did I miss much?
Mommy?
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
I must forsake elegance. Does several unnecessary knife twists. Please, no more job quests. I already did the ninja job quest, so no need to worry about that. Wow, he's that's pretty big fuckboy energy.
To the aetheryte!
Ninja Girl has the dead voice actor? Oh. Yugiri? What's her name?
You'll forgive me my lateness.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Sheehan Blake.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled Zorwalkers, tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs.
Did... Has he been held accountable?
Lord of the
I
world,
hope so.
hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Do you feel that?
Probably if we know about it. Well, we know about a lot of things that people have done that they have not been.
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What?
It's not a fun way to go.
Such power! It is transcendent!
Oh, he's truly transcending. Oh. Very fun.
7 hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile! I have mastered the gift. I am eternal! Oh, mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
Foolish shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Ish.
Heavens forfend.
Damn it all!
My being am the way. But it should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
We certainly will need a big fishing rod to get that fish.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon! Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
was heating up water, so I had to turn my mic off. I have tea now. Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure. But Lemurian herself would struggle to best the Lord of the Whirl in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. Why are we using chocobos as bait? No, they're helping out. They are doing their part for this grand battle. We need another plan, that much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. Oh, delivery mobile. Where? I don't have the throw emote to throw snowballs back. Pork. Okay. Thank you, Ren Arturus, for the melancholy Mog fork. Moggy fork.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western La Noscia. Halfstone, it was called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, The Company of Heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The Primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The Company of Heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the Company of Heroes achieved
This
with
guy
their
sounds like
ruse.
Sid.
We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe, but I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
I swear, this guy is Sid.
Miss
I'm like-
Beard did this.
I'm nervous to
Marshal,
look up
upon
voice
the
actors
subject of the
because
Pirate
that
King,
is how I come across
you are
spoilers.
as a
But
scholar.
I swear, this guy is Sid.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan.
He'll do it for me, thanks.
This in itself will be no
Do you have the
small
name? Should I
feat.
pause?
Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
Alan Corduner.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Okay, he's not Sid. The heck? He did voice several characters in the Harry Potter video games, which I have not played, but I'm looking at his Wikipedia page right now. Grant George is Sid's voice actor in ARR? Okay, well, they sound very similar. Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore. I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I've come face to face with the Primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. What is it? Message, Admiral. I judged it best that it be delivered at once. I'm listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. One of the company of heroes? The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I am disinclined to put any store by this claim. And even should it be true, it is as Istola said. None save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not know already? And yet, having wagered Lim's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on the supposed Primal Slayer's claims. Pidudu, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. The man you are looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenosha. The Storm Private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. And with your spirit. Okay, thank you. Fuck, I can't deal with this guy. Okay. I have permission to break his bloody legs if he's lying. Purple stars. Purple moon? Is it? Wait, this guy, we've spoken to this guy. This is a waste of our time. Now look here, you'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to them. We don't have time for this. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you, and before I mucked out the chocobo stables, and before I rolled that millstone over to the mill, and also before— oh my god. Gods, man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days. Do you hear me complaining? Ugh, I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Traktum ain't a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, cause I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting, you can? The tale of Traktum's epic victory over the dread primal Leviabetus. I can't. Now, Leviabetus is huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as me members long, and that's no mean feat, let me tell you. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of my hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory from yourself, I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. I'm so humble. I'm so humble. I'm the humbliest. Why, I grabbed him by the tail and— oh, okay. Like, perhaps too modest? Now, there's some say you can never truly beat Leviabetus. You've got to learn to live with him and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. Ah! It's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. This guy has no sense of urgency. People are going to die. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm chocobo jung. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and that don't happen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Didn't fight Leviabetus, but he has seen him with his own eyes. 'Twas a fair few years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking my duties one day, loitering about the harbor, as one does, when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent spent some moms off the coast with a fleet of galleons making straight forward. fort, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared I soiled myself right there and then. We did not need to know that, but thank you. Oh gods, just remembering that day made me soil myself all over again. Oh my gosh, we also did not need to know that. Wait, if you're here asking after Leviathan, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't you? Take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. Why, you worthless lying whore son. I can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung. Peteroo, this is Moonphilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon, Leviabetus? See, that is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. They await you at the Moraby dry docks. Pray make your way here as soon as you are able. They don't really pull any punches with the language in this game. He's quite something. This is... That was a waste of our time! Oop. I'm told your jaunt to the Grey Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lass. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the war leader I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonsage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. The war leader and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Oh boy, duty calls. I know that look. You're ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the war leader may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends at Nautic and Venlise are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thingard and Ishtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thingard and Ishtola, if you would join the 3rd levy, and Lady Yugiri the 5th. But what words have I for the woman who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments, and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Pidudu. May the crystal bless and keep you. And with your spirit. War leader. Oh, it's a raid! Oh! My friend gave me a debrief on raids yesterday after I farmed the Mogul one and did the Wanderer's Ballad one. Ooh, very fun. Okay, we're going into this blind, so that's gonna be fun. But while that is queued up, let's unlock more hard dungeons, because I did a lot of quests. Let me out. Merikuri! How was your holiday? I waved with my real hand, but forgot I can wave with my VTuber. Pretty good? That's good to hear. Oh boy. Did I look up the mechanics of this fight beforehand? No, I did not. This will be fun. Put the bait in a good spot, press all the buttons, and catch the fish. Easy peasy. I'm a fishing pro. Yeah, we need at least 2 fires to cover the whole fish to make sure it's properly grilled. Sushi. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm afraid. Use my Pikachu. It's super effective. got it. I hope they got it. Oh! Did we do it? Okay, that was a lot easier than the first raids that I did yesterday. Cool. I'm just gonna use return actually. Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during your past few visits. But today I will permit myself a few words. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You are an inspiration to us all, madam. And on that note, the Admiral awaits you in the command room. Wink. Ooh, I got winked at. Ooh, blushy blushy.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your
Oh,
searching
because is he a
eye.
rogue and she's a ninja? Rogue turns into ninja.
Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain
I
secret
see.
fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say?
He gets
I'm a
new
man
class a
of
lot.
many
He's
talents.
the showcase kind of guy. I see. Fucking
Though you may
fuckboy.
labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
Oh, he's so embarrassed. That's right, fuckboy.
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
Immigration. No, who would have thought? Who would have predicted?
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'ashtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, Are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
It's pretty intense. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiti. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Huron man there and present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I'm obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadows of Luminson society. I'm a ninja, I know what's up. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here's the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. Okay. Inconspicuous man. Did I change to ninja to greet them? No, why not? Wait, where am I going? Oh, I am going to the Thieves Guild. Right. Right? No, not right. Where am I going? Got business with me, venturer? I do. So you're the woman the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Fingard, too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But what with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. Ah, and you must be the Far Easterner, what Merlwood says wants to learn. Oh, Otto is on. I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art too are denizens of shadow. It's in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, Yugiri of Do-What's-It, we can get acquainted in more private surrounds. That didn't come out right, did it? No, it didn't. Lady Peter, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You've been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Oh, does she do the, level 50 to 60 job quest, perhaps? Sadly, no? Oh, okay. It certainly sounded like a setup for her to be leading the job quests. Am I able to? I'm a ninja. Much and more has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. She does mention you've practiced in the arts a few times, or the ninja job trainer mentions Yugiri likewise, but that's only if you did the ninja job quest after meeting Yugiri. Oh, like the ninja job trainer for like 30 to 50? Like Obero or last quest of 2.2? This is 2.2? Or like we just finished 2.2? Again, these numbers don't really mean anything to me. But good to know. Some minor dialogue changes. Okay. Okay. Genshin does something similar, which I wasn't expecting them to do, but it's nice that they did it. Where am I going? Rising Stones. Mordona. Wait, but there was a guy here that I could talk to. Here. Only 56 more quests, oh boy! Until Heavensward, right? That I may have already forgotten. Whoa, cute glam. Hehe. Oh man, oh jeez. I don't know where I'm going. I know he's like on a lower deck. I just don't remember how to get to it. Is it here? Oh, he's up there. How do I get up there? Cute. I'm gonna buy so much stuff off the mock station after this. Treat yourself. I certainly will. Oh, I had done this dialogue before and then got interrupted by a queue that I entered, so the dialogue has changed. I see, I see. Okay. Why? This fucking guy. Flirting with Mephilea's mother.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul. But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy.
Oh, is that how you say that?
It was of this that Elidibeth spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale. Yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
I don't know if I like the sound of that. He's a nice potato? Wait, what wasn't that? That was the other potato. Not the, right? Well, the Rito was the mean one. That was the other one. No, no. No, no. None of that. No, no, no baking, my brethren. Oh, I don't want to be a ninja anymore. Hold on. A while since I've been Black Mage, actually. Do I want to be Black Mage? Oh, my Trigun is the lowest. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. It avails us aught to speculate. Urianger will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. It concerns etheric fluctuations which we had previously attributed to good King Magomag XII. May he ever rest in peace, Menphilia, respect! That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. Yet all is not well in the 12's Wood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... Cilia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What manner of problem? Papa Beardo, Papa Limo. A band of refugees, hailing from Ul'dah this time, are come to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Cilia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread, and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Peterdu, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Okay. I chuckle nervously. Maybe they handle things well in Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG. With a free trial up to level 60, including the award-winning expansion Heavensward. And maybe we can learn from what we're about to experience here. Famous last words. Okay. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 12 be praised, it is you. We're ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation. Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Ul'dah for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one what got took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. No, none of that. None. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in this city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. Wow, what a surprise. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where. And then it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Doman's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it is with great regret that I must deny your request. But we've nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word. Tataru, will she save the day? Tataru, is aught amiss? Ill tidings from Ul'dah, my lady. Alphanod has been wounded. Have I considered Foxconn? I don't know what Foxconn is. What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the Flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and everyone. What do you mean, oh god, another potato? She's precious! That's good you don't know. It will just make you depressed. Okay. Foxconn is that Apple phone manufacturer? Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what suicide nets are, but I can guess from context, and I don't like the sound of that. Oh no. Anyway, that can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. They are exactly what I think they are. Seven hells. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Antecedent, please. If you won't help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. I feel like that much. Send me on the case. Send me. Send me. Okay. We are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alphanod, and quickly. If he is in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Ida and Papalimo will see to it. Alphanod is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Pirudu. Okay. Teleport. I'm gonna teleport. Except we want to teleport straight there. Oh. I thought it would be in the 500s, but it is not.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air.
Pardon?
Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over.
Oh, well, please.
Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest. Nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
You got the solution? We just give free airplane tickets to the refugees to the Empire? Yep, that'll definitely solve the problem. For sure, 100%. I agree. Oh my god. Oh, you don't like his voice acting? I don't think it's terrible. As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur given the rising tensions within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. He sounds like an annoying prick. Yeah, I was just thinking, that is exactly what he is right now. They changed out quite a bit of the cast? Okay. Oh. I imagine that'll be something to adjust to. I was kind of hoping they would keep the cast but give them better direction. I don't know. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Raubun has to say upon the matter. Sharlayan are kind of full of snarky Redditor people, so that's not unusual. Alphinaud's a Charlian? I don't remember anything about. Okay, yes, okay, cool. Cool. Oh, where am I going? Where's the Hall of Flames? Oh, it's right there. Now is not a good time, Peter. My hands are full dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphinaud, back on your feet already? You may credit my swift recovery to your chirurgeons. Basically, Sharila is a nation of philosophers. Almost all of the science. Well, okay, you say no more. If they're philosophers, then they're probably not super humble. Almost all of the science pretty much have some affiliation with it. Either they were born there or they trained there. Not trained, but studied. Okay. Okay. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation? They're all pretty snarky over there. Okay. That does not surprise me. Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout Thanalin. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine. Given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny that tensions between the Uldan citizenry and the refugee population have increased since the Domans were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who have not even a single guild to spend, who cannot survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and... Wait, so was that... Wait, okay, so in that cutscene where it's like, we're going to start revolution, was that Lolorito or was that the other guy? I already forgot. But it's that guy, And now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. It was Teleji? No! I thought he was... you know... tolerable. He did invite the Domans in his own self-interest, but at least he invited them. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning soon. They're both bad potatoes! Where are the good potatoes? Were they turned into french fries because they're good potatoes? The General is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim, without the necessary proof, that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the monetarists would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Pirudu. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at a request for such information, but I have no doubt that you can persuade him with your silver tongue. Oh, thank you. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? We shall. You look as though you have something to say, Pirudu. Do you? What you ask is no simple favor. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there's wisdom in your words. An able individual may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Pretty well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the Blades posted there. I don't know where that is. Oh, there's something in the Miners Guild. I'll probably be back in Ul'dah. There were a few... Oh, should I queue up? Because I think that'll finish the quest. Should I queue up for things? Wow. Most of these are in Gridania. There's one in the Miners Guild. Yeah, let's queue up. Why not? Use the duty finder to enter Sestasha Hard. Okay. And what brings you here, adventurer? A search for refugees? Well, then you've come to the right place. Ah, you mean those refugees? Oh no, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation, and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like that merchant who passed through recently. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. Oop. I didn't expect them to send you, Pirudu. I take it this means someone has read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return, and I'm increasingly concerned that Zazawaka's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He will explain everything. And where is he? He is in here. Ah, don't hurt me. I'm not one of them. Wait, I know your face. Are you not the woman from the Church of Saint Adamalandama? 1,000 pardons, my friend. I mistook you for one of the thugs who've been tormenting us. If Leofric bids you speak with me, then I take it you've agreed to help. 12 be praised for that, because we haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under that fanatic's spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account and taking that which is owed. Ha! A child's fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent, and you will understand why. Even now he babbles incoherently, so traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt that merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does. Find them before he does. What are you doing? Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't worry. I'm way ahead of you. I haven't drawn in many an era. I'm an artist, guys. Why didn't you run away with me? We could have escaped together. Then you'd be here with me. Be here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? Oh. Pat, pat, pat. Who are you? What do you want? It's true. I followed the merchant, and may the gods strike me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he had brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into 2 groups, sent us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing, and then fighting, and then everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting to give no quarter, and... Oh gods, the other group, they're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Speed. I like skill speed. The other refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. A pox and all bloody sell swords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. Oh, if only we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though, if they were forced to confront reality... That's it. Challenge the twins to combat, and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one woman. Mayhap then they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. South. Is this like a tunnel? No, it's okay, it's not a tunnel. How do I... Where do I go? I'm lost. I need an adult. Oh? Okay. Okay. Was good. 7 hells, they found us! Everyone grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So that's your game, is it? Sorry to disappoint you, lass, but we're more than willing to kill you ourselves. Okay. I'd like to see you try! It's just a firm thrashing, okay? They're still alive. Right? They're still alive, right? Just a little firm thrashing. They're still alive, okay? I dulled my weapon before I came here. You beat him like it was nothing. Oh, almighty, what are we gonna do now? They're still... It's shallow. Look, I'm standing in it. They're face up, so... Speak with the terrified refugee. Where? You have returned. Did you find my brethren? What of the twins? What happened? Wait, were any of them twins? Okay. Yeah, they're just sleeping. I spilled some ketchup on them. They are going to clean themselves off in the river while taking a little nap. 2 birds, 1 stone. I see. Well, you had no choice. Better that a handful of them take a beating from you than the lot get butchered by the flames. See? A beating from me. Not a butchering from me. A beating from me. They're still alive. Oh. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? What merchant? But where else would he be? Unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others? Oh man. I'm just getting jewelry I'm claiming jewelry at like the same kind of frame of mind when someone asks me if I want a receipt. Oh, wait. Oh. Well, okay. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Oh boy. skill speed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cool, we did it. Skill speed. Why are you targeting me? Ooh. I think we're all dead. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't realize it's 10. After this dungeon, I have to go. Obviously, will not be leaving in the middle of the dungeon. The monkeys are descending on me. I've died. Imagine wiping its pistachio. Leave me alone. Will I be raised? I wonder. I've perished. Thank you. You've done well to make it this far. Who are you? Oh, well, he's certainly been released. Oh. Kill the tentacles ASAP. Will do. This will be fun. Okay. Kill the tentacles ASAP. Cool. Final Fantasy X music. Oh no, I have to be stunned. You actually despise this dungeon? This buff is very annoying. Oh my god. It's like the bubbles rising to the surface, except we can't ignore these, right? Oh no, I've been stunned. Oh my god! Not the tentacle! Oh no! Not the tentacles! You can ignore them, they will just keep they'll just keep grabbing you and being annoying. Okay, oh, Cartman's almost dead. Okay. I must go. I went a little longer than I thought I would, but that's okay. Goodbye, screen. Thanks y'all for coming, for hanging out with me, stopping by. Hope the rest of your holidays are holly and jolly. Good night.